once to let go, it open up. Wow. Whew. Yeah.
I lost somebody, so it's just holding on to that. That's why I started to kind of go through my journey of like repairing myself. Because our son.
Oh, it's your son.
Oh, you. It's like taking a good crap, man.
That's true.
Through this journey, man, I've also learned how to raise my hand, man, and ask for help, which is something like new.
I want you to kind of talk about like the main points, the things that are bringing you in here today.
Could be headaches, some consistent headaches.
For how long now, actually? Let's start with that.
I'd say within the last 5 years, probably gotten worse. Some migraines, so about 10 to 15 times a year. And then probably on and off for the last 10 years. So my left knee, my military service, man, just tendonitis in my left knee, just swelling. Sometimes I can't move it. I've had that for like 25 years, man. So, and then so that's been like acupuncture, cupping, everything.
Yeah.
So I think I was mentioning to you that it got swollen one time 2 years ago.
Like a grapefruit.
Like a grapefruit, man. It was, yeah, I couldn't even bend it, man, for like 4 days.
Yeah.
Severe ankle sprains on both left and right. Then numbness and tingling on my right leg. Numbness on my right foot. Neck traps, like just tension.
Yeah.
Right arm compared to my left, range of motion.
So yeah, show that actually. So going back that way, yeah, it's hard. That's right all there. You got.
Yeah.
And then bring that one down, do the other one.
So
that one, yeah, huge difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
So also when I sleep, my leg, this one falls asleep a lot, so I got to physically, move it over.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned to you, I actually was playing basketball. I basically hit it, and now it's tingling now. Like if I pick up a cup, I can feel like almost like shaking. Yeah, lower back pain, man. Like lower back pain as far as I can remember, man. Since I've been in, since I got out. Actually, was in as well. So yeah, man. Just all kind of military related, basically.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of wear and tear, right? So you spent 10 years in the military.
Yeah.
And obviously, just a lot of the wear and tear. You're doing a lot of different kind of jobs you had in there too. So that's where the lower back came from, mid back, neck especially, the headaches as well, and even some of this trap area there too, right?
Yeah.
So like we said, we looked at the x-rays. There's just a lot of things that your body just took as it could, because during that time you can't really address all those things all at once. You're so busy with running all these things, right?
Yeah.
And obviously, we have the situation with disability and everything, so you haven't had the proper care for you to actually get your body in the right place.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that you're here now, as opposed to waiting until you're 65, because then we'll have a whole different story here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
How does it affect you on your day-to-day life?
Just getting up in the morning, man, it's gonna sound silly, man, but like I have to kind of give myself like daily motivation, man, to get up, like to kind of just put 2 feet on the ground, right? Just be like, hey, let's just go. It's a struggle, man. It's I've said it before. Like I just try to piece together a morning into afternoon, afternoon to dinner, and just repeat it. I think I told you earlier, I've never seen a chiropractor, man. Like I've never seen anybody to like take care of my body like that. So I'm scared of shit, but at the same time, I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
But man, that's how my day goes, man. I try to I try to maintain an active lifestyle, man. My family's active, we're active.
Okay.
So even if I run, like it hurts sometimes. It's kind of hard to kind of like express that, that it does hurt, but you kind of have to push through it, right? That mentality that you build is like, nah, it's pain, right? No, if it's pain, it's pain.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, right? It's like, it's supposed to hurt. I'm like, no, it's not supposed to hurt.
Exactly.
So back to your question, man, I just try to piece together a morning to an afternoon to an evening and then just repeat it, right? There's days that I struggle, man. I'm not gonna lie, so.
So let's first look to the left as far as you can. Is there any pain, tension, or tightness?
All right here.
All right there?
Yeah.
Okay. So
and
also
and a little bit up in here. Yeah.
Lower skull. Okay. Yeah. And when you look at there too, you can see how your eyes go further, but your nose is pointing more like 45, 50 degrees. Ideally, you want your nose to point towards 90 this way without having to use your torso. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Now look to the right. Actually, almost just as bad. Yeah. Does it hurt too?
Same thing.
Same thing?
Yeah, I feel it more in here a little bit, and then back in the, not as much here, but I would say I feel it more in the right side.
Okay.
But I thought it was just, I mean, honestly, I just thought it was normal.
Yeah, right. And that becomes your normal, and that's what sucks because people think, okay, I have this pain every single morning for the past 15 years, and that's just my life.
Yeah.
That's not how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I mean, some little aches and pains from time to time. Absolutely, that's normal. I get aches and pains. Everyone does. But when they're constant and they're chronic and for a long time, no. And then look up as high as you can. Yeah, that doesn't move much at all. Because here too, your nose is pointing maybe 30 degrees. I want your nose to point all the way to the ceiling. And you see, you have to use your back a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now look down as far as you can. That one probably feels relieving, or does it actually hurt a little bit? Feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now go down and touch your toes. All right. So knee bending. Do you feel any pain in the lower back?
Yeah, right here.
Okay. Come back up. And then keep the left leg straight. Lift it up as high as you can. All right. So your knee starts to bend once this locks out. How does it feel in your lower back?
Tightness right here.
Tightness there. Okay. Bring it down. Do the other one. About the same. Maybe a tiny bit easier?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit, right? But both still cause you some tightness in here?
Yeah.
Now, take a seat again, facing towards Eddie. And it would be nice to hear, like, from your wife's perspective. Like, how do you think that she were, like, seeing yourself from an outside perspective, like, how do you think she takes that? Does she have to kind of go through this with you, too?
I mean, she knows it stressed me out, man. Like, I've known her for 12 years, man, so it's like she saw when I first failed and I went through. And the journey we're talking about is like my VA disability, so so she saw like when I got denied and just kind of gave up. Did a second time, I got denied, and then finally, man, I had a life event happen, a tragic life event happen, and it just kind of lit a fire under my ass, to be honest.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, she's seen it. You know, she's seen me put on weight, honestly, because of my back pain or through, you know, my left knee pain, like not able to work out. So, like, I probably added about 25 pounds of just weight.
Just weight on there?
Yeah.
Like, this obviously not needed for your body. So you tried cupping, acupuncture. What else have you tried?
Like therapeutic massages, man. I've done some aggressive stretching.
Aggressive what?
Like some aggressive stretching.
Oh, aggressive stretching, okay.
Yeah, just never seemed to, it works for a little bit and then it just kind of resets.
Yeah. So does it make a little bit more sense now why it does reset?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, what I tell people, the structure of your body is going to dictate how everything else functions. So if your spine has no curves and it's all straight, then the muscles have to also they have to adapt to that. That's whenever all the stiffness, like especially morning, even nighttime, it just kind of keeps coming back because the structure is still there the same exact way. It's like if you have a tire that needs, like an alignment or, one side's wearing off more, you need to change out that tire. It's not going to get fixed, right? Yeah. Even if you try to align the car again, it's going to go right back to the same thing because you didn't fix the actual issue.
Yeah.
But I think combining this with massage, it's absolutely really good because this will be one thing to your body and then the massage will help kind of relax things out. It'll probably last you a little bit longer, but it's still going to take some time.
I think looking at it, via the x-rays is different. I'm not saying that it's going to like inhibit what I do normally, right? But it's good to know that I thought it was just like my tendons being tight or my hip, muscles being tight.
It's all of that plus this.
Yeah.
So, and that's where, I like it because it makes sense. Like you see the internal stuff that you can never see. But you know the superficial stuff that's going on with you.
Yeah.
So part of that comes from the upper neck, part of it comes from the loss of the curvature. All those different factors play a role with your brain. Your brain doesn't know what to do. So all I need you to do is just kind of lean back onto this way. And then we're gonna pull your head this way to open that space up where I need to access. And then we drop it down this way here. And then we just move it around. And we find that spot, breathe. When your body just wants to let go and open up. Wow. Whew. Yeah. Breathe. Yeah. It's all right, man. What's going through your mind?
Sorry, man. I'm just sitting with it right now.
It's all right, man. Take your time. We're in no rush.
Oh, you know, I haven't popped my neck in like 12 years, man.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was intense.
Yeah. That's all right. That's all right. Sorry. And I knew this was gonna be a thing, but I don't like to tell people because then you overthink it more, right?
Yeah.
But I know that your body's been going through it, dude. You literally had a headache talking to me earlier.
Yeah.
Right. And we still have to adjust the other side. But do you feel any difference in your headache right now?
It flushed out, man. Like it literally like. Yeah, it's like flushed out, man. It's like. It's gonna sound funny, man, but it's like taking a good crap, man.
That's true. No, I mean that's actually good way to say it. When you're so full of crap and you let it go, it just feels like that's exactly what was needed.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think I was gonna get emotional, man. Like I see the videos and I'm like, fuck. But
what makes you emotional? I mean, then that's what I like to ask people. Like, what actually makes it emotional? Because everyone has a different reason. Everyone has a different story why it makes you emotional.
I don't want to get into it, man. I lost somebody, so it's just holding on to that. Yeah.
Was that around 5 years ago or?
No, it was 15 months ago.
15 months ago.
Yeah. That's why I started to kind of go through my journey of like repair myself. Because our son.
Oh, it's your son.
Yeah, so that's right. I'd rather not get into it, man.
It's all right.
But yeah, that just. Wow. Yeah.
I don't know if you watch some of our videos, but we always talk about how all these emotional traumas plus the physical traumas, your body tends to just really latch onto them and make the issues you've already been having for 15 years, it actually makes them even worse. It makes them stronger, right? Yeah. But I think the fact that you're doing this for yourself, you're doing this not only for yourself, but you're going to affect the other people around you too, because I think they're also kind of what we talked about earlier. They're in your journey too. Yeah. Your wife, whoever's around you in your life, they're around you throughout this whole journey.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But
God damn.
That was good, man. I love the tears. I love the laughs. I love everything, how you're expressing things, because I think you probably don't express it too much. And maybe just behind closed doors with your wife, if anything, but otherwise you kind of contain yourself, right?
Yeah, that's for sure.
That was intense, man. And we still got the other side.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's go. Get it up.
So eventually we got to go all the way down here like that. And just breathe deep. Yep, pump those lungs. Let them open up like that. Drop this arm off to the side. There we go.
Oh, yeah, that was Johnny on the spot, man.
Yep.
Yeah, that was good.
Good, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's that high fiber diet right there.
So, with everything that's going on with you, right? With the neck pain, the low back, the headaches, the migraines, the numbness and tingling and everything, do you feel like that's impacted your purpose since the military, since you graduated from the military? How
do you define purpose, man? It's difficult to kind of answer that question. I think it's helped me, man. It's actually helped me go through some of the toughest journeys I've been through, right? Okay. So it's really helped me kind of really not to be paralyzed, man, and really kind of just, if something happens, something tragic or something big has happened in my life, man, I've used it to kind of, they call it a lot like muscle memory, so it's more of, falling back on your training. So it's helped me go and really push through a lot of traumatic experiences, man. Whether through persevering over being just in pain, right? Mm-hmm. Just saying, it's part of the journey. Yeah. But I've also, through this journey, man, I've also learned how to raise my hand, man, and ask for help, which is something new. It's difficult, The
military kind of shuts that down, right?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah. You don't ask for help. You ask for assistance, but you don't ask for help. Yeah. You don't raise your hand. You just kind of figure it out. Yeah. So yeah, this has been, that's been kind of my purpose, right? This is being self-aware and saying, hey, man, I need help. That's kind of where, that's kind of where it started. Yeah. Honestly. I think, obviously, because you said something so big, and that's why I really want to actually just kind of go a little bit deeper now, because I feel like a lot of people who are going to eventually watch this, because I really love what you said, because I think people, like you said, they go the whole life, they're like, I feel like a burden to other people.
right? I feel like a burden to my wife, to my family, to my kids, to whatever, right? And they're like, I don't want to ask for help. But then what happens? Things just rack up more and more and more and more.
Yeah.
And then it gets to the point where there's no return. There's nothing that I can do. There's nothing that another doctor can do. You just have to live with it, right?
Yeah.
But I think if you can, even you're having those struggles, you can still ask for help. And you're not a burden to anyone, because if you take care of yourself, you'll help out the people around you too. And I think that's a really big thing.
Shit, man, my neck's popping now.
Your neck's popping?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, so that's telling you, your body wants to let go.
That's crazy, man. I'm telling you, I didn't even notice it. I was like, my neck hadn't popped in 12 years, man.
And now we finally did it here.
Yeah.
You ready for the next thing, man?
No, but let's go.
So, breathe in first, and as you go down, let all the air out. Good, just like that. Perfect. There we go. And then breathe in again. And let it all the way out. And just like that, let the shoulders loosen there. And bring your chin down a tiny bit. Sheesh.
What did you hear? I don't know what I heard.
You don't know what you heard? That's this spot over here.
Yeah.
Which is where that spot that was kind of shifting in your x-ray.
Yeah.
And we kind of pushed up into it so we can give it more room so you can start centering back.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Now you got a little cramp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't mention this to you, man, but it usually happens after I play basketball on Tuesdays, man. But like when I go left, like it just cramps pretty hard.
Yeah.
On both sides, right? Like I only have limited amount, and then it'll just cramp like.
Yeah. So that spot that turns like this, that's why I told you your muscles, the imbalance is big on your muscles because they don't fire correctly. So when you're doing, you're playing, you're stressing the muscles out even more. But you don't feel it at the moment because you're playing, right? Your muscles are warm.
Yeah.
Once they cool down again, then that's when they start firing up, and that's when you feel it. When I did this to you, it's the same thing when you're playing basketball. It's a really quick movement, but you're gonna feel it sooner because we just did it.
Okay.
Yeah, so the goal is to try to get that to center a little bit more, but just get more motion back in there. So when you do this, it starts to become easier.
Oh, man, that's weird. Man, it just feels like it's just dissipating like when you put icy hot or when you just kind of like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's weird.
So obviously now we're accessing the parts that when you stretch at home, you're accessing certain parts, right? But now we're getting to the deeper spots that obviously gonna make a bigger difference. We're gonna leave you sore for a couple days, but they're gonna make a big difference later on. Okay. All right. This one's gonna go here, and this one's gonna go above your head there. All right. I'm gonna let this roll down. So let me kind of push this down this way, down all the way. Yep, just like that. There we go. You see, I'm holding you here. Breath in, all the way out, and just let everything relax back in there. Good.
Oh, you. Oh. Oh, fuck.
I love you too.
Oh. Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
What did you feel?
Man, I don't know if you've ever done like jiu-jitsu, man, but there's a point where you feel like it's an uncomfortable spot where you get to a point where you're in a choke or you're at a point where you think you're gonna snap something or you're gonna pass out.
Yeah.
That's what that felt like.
It's like you get like into an arm bar, and your arm is there, and you're like, this is either pop or it's gonna. What's what we can do?
Yeah, it's that one tap that if you don't get that next tap in, it's gonna go somewhere you don't want to go.
Yeah,
that's what it felt like. Oh my God, that was strange.
Let's go to the other side there, brother.
That's the thing, man. Is like, I've seen this on YouTube, and it's like nothing can prepare you for it, man. There's nothing that you can prepare yourself for.
No, man. And every time it'll be always a little bit different. So you'll try to make you not predict my next move. It's literally like jiu-jitsu. So you did jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, I did it. That was one of the things, man. When I last started swimming, I went to the mats for a while.
Okay.
And it really helped me out, man. But I always got the big guys. That's why I was like, I got like the big guys.
Dude, so I did it back from like 18 years old to about 23. And I got to my blue belt and everything. And that was like 140 going against 200-pound guys.
Yeah, I always get like the 255. Like,
yeah.
So.
All right. This one's a little bit lower. All right, there. And same thing. I want you to just let it lower down all the way. Because all I'm going to do here is eventually just get things there. Woo.
That one, man, I felt the sharp pain in my lower left. Like
yep.
I just felt it. You know how you get like a like a
Charlie horse? Or
nah, like a needle, like a prick. Like,
Yep.
Like if you're gonna.
Yep. Stretch it out there if you need to, man. There we go.
Oh damn. I don't think I can be. Wow.
You couldn't have done that before, huh?
I couldn't have done that. No, to be honest, man. Like.
And that's why you're feeling the sharp pain, because I just accessed a part you've never been able to do.
Oh my God. This right here would have been cramping already.
Yep.
The same way I cramped up over the other side. Wow. Oh shit. Yeah. Wow.
On your back there now, man.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. Told you it'd be a roller coaster. I just want to make sure that I clear everything in your back, but I think we covered most of it with the one that's seated over there.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure we clear everything out there. And then once I find this spot, we're gonna go into, yeah, I gotta get right above it. Yep.
Oh. 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 Oh shit. Has anybody ever said that like they had taste of metal in their mouth?
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
Your blood, your body's been bleeding for so long. It's crying out blood.
Oh man. Yeah, that's good.
Alright.
It hurts though. Is it supposed to hurt?
Yeah. I mean, when was your body's never moved like this? You spent 10 years in the military. Your body's been banged up.
Yeah.
You did jiu-jitsu. You do a lot of running. It's good for you, but it does keep your body pretty tight.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to hurt, just like when you go to the gym, it hurts. When you run, it hurts, right? But then you know that you're actually doing something good for your body.
Yeah, that's the irony, right? It's like you think, but you're just putting more on top of it.
But this is like this is the correct way for you to get sore, not the other way around.
Gotcha.
Yeah. We're gonna get things to loosen up and just get your body accustomed to this pull. Because we're doing an anti-gravity adjustment basically. Yep, hands into your stomach. I like that better in there. Good. Just like that. Actually, unlock your hands there.
Oh God. Whew. Ooh, I was about to bite off my tongue.
Oh, yeah.
Man, my lower back just feels like it's on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. Yeah, make sure to don't bite your tongue.
Yeah, we don't want a flying tongue around here.
Man, I don't know how to feel.
You just do. You just absorb it, and I think eventually your body's gonna register it after a couple of days, because I can tell this is all new to you. Yeah. Your body's never had anything like this before.
Yeah, no, this is shock, man. I've seen it, man. Like my body's seen it, but it's my eyes have seen it, man. But my head's not registering it.
Yep. And that's the whole purpose of chiropractic. We retrain your body. We keep sending signals through the adjustments to your brain to let it know where you have to be in space. Let the arms go back into here, and then bring up the left one. Beautiful. Now you're like your knee is actually going with your leg there. Now do the right one. Yeah, like a whole ballerina. Take a seat again. Now, look again to the left. You see how I can see most of your face there?
Yeah.
Good. So you gained actually 10 degrees. Look to the right.
I swear to you, man, I thought this was all bullshit.
I know. Everyone does. And that's easier there too.
Yeah.
You're about maybe...
little tightness still, but yeah.
Yeah, which I mean, compared to what it was earlier, it's a huge difference. And then let's have you look up as high as you can. Yeah. So you went from being maybe 30 degrees to now actually reaching 55 degrees. Look down as far as you can. I know that one was pretty easy. Now stand up, go down and touch your toes. Does that feel easier?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, not as tight though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So obviously, like when you're doing stretches, I want you to try to keep the legs straight so that way you get that hamstring to actually open up more. What do you feel different in your body now than you did earlier today?
Honestly, like I just feel my shoulders just down, like just loose.
Because I feel like your body stayed like in this guarded position, right? Like you're like just ready to go.
Yeah. I just feel flushed, if that's a word I can use. Like I just feel just flushed, man. Like I'm not up here, I'm down here.
Yeah.
And my lower, actually, honestly, man, I don't know what that sharp pain, it just released a lot of pain right there, man.
Yeah.
Like it released a lot. It was noticeable.
Dude, it was locked up. Take a seat. Let me actually check the shoulder. Eddie, come around the front again.
Yeah, I'm really concerned about the
Do the shoulder. How does that feel compared to the first time? Still, it gets a little stuck in there.
Yeah, but I can feel a little more stretch on the muscle, right
Yeah.
there.
Let's see, bring it down here. So we're gonna do this other one then. Put your arm out like this, kind of grab it, grasp it like that. And then I want you to, when I count to 3, pull the elbow back really fast and hard. Like you're really gonna swing it back, okay? I'm gonna come around this way, just like that. So 1, 2, 3. I want you to go like harder and faster, like go even harder than that. 1, 2, 3. There we go. One more time. There we go. Bring the arm down. I'm gonna bring this one around this way here. I'm gonna come around you to the front, this way here. Just a little bit of a shift because I already got it to move. Relax the whole shoulder. I got you. Right there. Oh, actually, this is moving way better this way. Good. Now do the shoulder motion again. Okay, it's getting a bigger stretch there.
I don't feel it as where I normally feel it.
Okay. Do this. Go on your back, face up. We'll do one more thing. You may feel this more on your collarbone area, and just relax it all there. Oh, there it is. Oh. Yeah.
That was interesting.
That's a huge work up there.
I mean, is your body just supposed to like want to tense back up, or?
Yep. Let's go back seated again. So that's it. That's what we're going to keep focusing on, is just the shoulder, the neck, and everything, because there's a lot of things, and if we do too much on your body, then your body's going to reject everything all completely. Okay. But that was really good overall for today, man.
Good.
Yeah. Let me take this off for you here.
Yeah.